Hi everybody, it's Christelle Betsy and welcome back to Betsy's Budget. This channel is fully dedicated to money management, financial stewardship, and preparation for a life of living and giving like never before. If that sounds like interesting content to you, go ahead and subscribe to help other people find this channel and join in this journey to financial freedom. Let's go ahead and jump in. So today I am going to be planning using my financial planner. I have that link below and it's in my Amazon. I created it on Amazon. I'm still struggling to be consistent with it, but I know that it is very helpful. It's way more helpful than having to rewrite everything every single month or to just go through the calculators again. I literally have proof of last month's transactions, last month's bills and everything, and I can see what runs over and what doesn't. So we're going to start here in the plan section. So we're getting our third paycheck this Friday, and I'm going to go ahead and plan for that money before it gets here. I'm going to plan a little less than last time. I got paid $1,385 last time, so this time I'm just going to plan for $1,380 just to leave me some room just in case something happens, or if I go over in some areas, I'll be able to cover it. But then I will put the actual amount when I get back to y'all after I get paid, and then we'll be able to compare those amounts. So from there we will of course subtract our tithes, and that is going to be in the amount of $138. I added the paycheck from the first paycheck's tithes here because I didn't write it down, but yeah, I really take it out automatically from the bank. I have an account where 10% goes into for my paycheck so that I can transfer it from there to my church. And so if I do use $1,380, then I would have $1,242 remaining to budget. I will be putting in half of the amount for the PSE&G in September. I already paid off the one for this month, but it's due early September and I won't be getting paid for another 2 weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and I already started marking like the bills for September, but I'm gonna put 75 there. Okay, and then for my car note, I also put in half that is due in September as well. Yep, so half of that is about $198. I have my car insurance. I like to put half in each time, and I had paid half last time, and that is actually due today. So I'm gonna have to pay that from my other savings and then kind of like reimburse myself, if that makes sense, because it's actually due the 28th, and I don't get paid until this Friday. So let me go ahead and subtract that amount of $120. That is only half of the car insurance. And then from there, let's see what else. So I have my tithes I already took out, car loan, car insurance, PSE&G. I'm going to go ahead and take out for my student loans as well. It's going to get 25, which I think I'm going to start putting student loans, instead of placing it in bills, I'm going to start putting it in my debt category. And then I'm going to go ahead and do, I think, $150 for my credit card, or oh no, it's $125. I only have one credit card. I'm trying to pay it down. That's the one. Well, I used to have a bunch more, y'all, but throughout this journey I've been able to knock them out and snowball it, and I used to split this amount among different credit cards. All right, and then what else needs to get paid? All of my other things. Dance dues, by the way, I realized that I put ministry here and I put dance dues as well, so that's a little, I end up like, I don't know how I lose track of that $10 every time. Our iCloud Yola was already paid for, and so yeah, only iCloud for $1, so I'll just go ahead and subtract that. And then I'll go ahead and subtract the monthly dues for dance ministry, even though it is rewritten. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to our variable expenses. So that leaves me with $688. That again does not seem right. Last time it was $655 and it didn't seem right either. So I'm like, I need to figure out what's going on here. Let's see. I might actually need to put again some for next month, since I won't be getting paid until the second week, and there's some bills that are due early on, like my AT&T. So that is going to be put in, and that is 32. So let's go ahead and subtract that. And then early bills are Cinemark. So I re-entered into that membership, and I canceled my Samsung Care because I was just like, what in the world am I paying for? And then I had paused my Cinemark membership, but now I just kind of switched it because I prefer to go to the movies than have a phone. And y'all can say whatever you want, but I prefer a nice chill movie than having a phone that works. Okay, so anyway, Cinemark is due the 11th and I get paid the 13th. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in this paycheck as well. So that is $13, and I'm gonna add that here because I put like a mark here for next month's bill, so I knew it would roll over. So $643, I mean, that seems more accurate, so I'm going to start with that in the plan section. All right, so now let's start planning. I pre-put in the categories because last time it just took so much time. It's going to make this video a lot smoother and a lot more fun, because last time it was just switching through the pages in the middle of the video was just really tedious. So I just re-put them in, and then since they are mostly the same from last paycheck, it was pretty easy. All right, so for crisis, I'm going to give it the 75 that I usually put. That's my emergency savings, which if you don't know, I had to recently start over. So that leaves me with 568. And then for vacation, I'm going to go ahead and put a 20 instead of a 25. Okay. Now in giving, because I already did ministry, I'm going to let you know what I'm going to do there. But for giving, I'm going to give it the usual 10 these days. And that leaves us with 538. I'm going to go ahead. So for ministry, my church just got a new van, and I kind of signed up to help pay that off. So that is just $25 a month, and it's due the 1st. So I'm going to take it out of this paycheck for September. Actually, while I'm talking about that, let me add it to September's. So on September 1st, I'm going to put church van, and that is going to go under my bills next in the following months, but this month I put it under ministry since I have dance dues over here. So then ministry next month will be for youth and dance instead of any other thing, just to bring some consistency. And I did not put youth dues or dance dues in my bills and subscriptions. That's gonna stay under giving. But I'm going to count this as a bill, and this is actually manual. I'm not sure if they want it in cash or to Zelle the church, but I will find that out this Sunday, and that's coming out of this paycheck. So did I take that out? Okay, minus 25, and that leaves us with 513. And for housing, for groceries, I think I'm going to do the same 60. I did have some roll over, but I'm going to do that same amount. And for essentials, I pretty much got everything, so I'm just going to put 5. I should be good for a few. I really just went ham in CVS. I'm going to show you my transactions in a few, and you're going to see. I went ham in CVS. I used all, like, they had so many by the way, they have so many, not gift cards. They have so many coupons going on right now and promos. Y'all, when I say CVS Care Plus comes in clutch, it does. And I wouldn't try to put y'all on something that isn't good. But this this little payment of $6 a month, I get $10 in extra bucks that I can use over there. And then I get 20% off everything CVS brand. And then they send like random initiative, what is it called? Random like coupons and stuff to try to get you to go to the store. And they do get me there sometimes. Sometimes, of course, I already know what I need and I budget pretty well. But moving on to Genesis, that is my car savings, and I will be putting 20 in there again this time. And then for gas, I'm going to go ahead and put I'm going to put 70 instead of 80 because my tank currently still has some I haven't used the money that's in my account yet. So, well, in my cash envelopes for gas yet, because my brother had borrowed my car and then he left the tank at half, which I'm very grateful for. I haven't had to fill up the tank yet, so I'm pretty good on that. So I'll just put 70 next time. Mini fridge, I'm gonna stick to 65. And I actually started using my mini fridge money for other things, because I didn't go grocery shopping, and I tend to do that. Like, I started using it for fast food, which is going to be getting 15 this time, because I need to control myself there, honestly. Moving on, in fast food, that's not restaurants, that is like literally in the car drive-through. I don't have a section for restaurants. I actually do not sit and eat at restaurants, but if I would to, like right now, I would take it from outings. All right, so moving on to clothing. Laundry, I'm gonna put 20 instead of 25. And then for shopping, I'm gonna put 50 because I didn't get the iron, and I ended up using the money for a baby shower, one of my cousin's baby showers, and I ended up just spending money that day, throughout the day and before. So I didn't get the iron that I needed for my room. For health, I'm gonna go ahead and put 15 again. But for hygiene, I'm gonna go ahead and put 10 because, again, I was at CVS getting mostly everything that I needed in bulk, actually. So I think I'll be okay. I don't have any like health insurance payment at the moment. And my car insurance is getting, it gets paid under bills and subscriptions. So I'm moving on to lifestyle. Under lifestyle, I will not be stuffing fun and extra and beauty this paycheck. I'm gonna just stuff my new envelope for wine, and I'm gonna go ahead and put $20. All right, and then for family, I'll be putting 15. And for my Fidelity savings account, this time I'll put it still here in this section, but what I want to do with this investment money is invest in myself. I will be buying a few copies of my financial planner from September to August 2025. So September 2024 to August 25, and just ordering them in person, or ordering the author copies in so that I can sell them in person as well, because I'm not getting a lot of traffic on Amazon, and that is okay, but a lot of people want to get them. It's just like they don't have Prime and other reasons like that. So I'll just get a few author copies and then sell them in person. And I'm gonna go ahead and put 20. It won't cost much. I'm only getting probably 5 copies. So I'll start with that, and then I'll sell them off, and then just use that money to kind of flow into itself. Moving on to stuffing. This is for my savings challenges. I'm gonna do that one last and see what's left over from everything else. Moving on to Christmas, I'm going to go ahead and I want to put much more in Christmas, because it's getting around that time. There's so much to do, and I only have 128 left. So let's see, how many categories do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 128, that would literally be less than let's see, it's less than $20 each. Okay, cool. So 128 was left. I'm going to go ahead and for birthdays, I'll just put 15. The only birthday that is coming up. Well, actually a few birthdays are coming up, but the only birthdays that I'll have to spend a lot on is my godson. He's in October, and he actually has some money in his account. So I'm going to go ahead and give both of them 15 as well. So that is 30, and those are my godchildren. I created this category, so I have like a row of empty categories that you can fill in. So minus 30 gives me 83, and then from there I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 50 in Christmas. I know it's a stretch compared to last paycheck, but I need to start actually doing something about that. I need to start shopping on a budget or whatever, planning for Christmas. It's about that time, and I don't want it to come, and I really refuse to go into debt for Christmas. All right, so I'm only left with $33. I'm going to put 10 in holidays. And for outings, I'm going to go ahead and put 20. And that just leaves me with $3 in stuffing, and that's the remainder. And hopefully I will have some money left over in my everyday wallet or everyday envelope so that I can roll over into those savings challenges. All right, so that is all for today. Actually, I did want to go ahead and show you my transactions. This is my first time actually this entire year. This is my first time actually going through like the expense tracker in person, because y'all know I use Everydollar app. I use Everydollar every day when I make transactions. I don't have the pro, I have the free version of Everydollar, so I have to manually input my expenses and like which category they're coming from, and that's okay with me since I use a lot of cash, and I think pro is best if you're using like a debit card because they connect directly to your bank. But so I use Everydollar for my everyday expenses, but I really did want to use this book because I think it's just fun. I think it's really fun, and it forces me to hone in on what I'm spending, because like when I'm using the app, sometimes I miss something, or like I'm shopping and I go to like 3 stores and I only had 2 receipts because I didn't ask for one, and then I forget that something was spent or which category. And so when I'm writing it down, I literally come home, I sit with my envelopes, I see what's in my envelope, and I see if it matches up, and if it doesn't, I'm like, oh no, what did I spend on? So let me show you an example of that. I mentioned a baby shower for my cousin, and I had went over in my shopping this with my last pay period, and I tried to take it from family as well. I literally used what was in family and what was in shopping in those envelopes categories, and tried to make it enough. But I end up spending money in different stores, but the last expense was $40 that day of the shower, and my family category went negative by $28. So then I ended up pulling from extras and the rest from shopping again. So my shopping went down 22, extras went down 6, and that took all of my extras. And so shopping right now only has $8, and I do still need that iron for my room, so I will be replenishing that when I get paid. But another category was fast food. I mentioned that fast food is a hard category for me. I eat a lot out. I do not cook that often, and I'm not really good at meal prepping like actual dinner. I meal prep salads and like oatmeal, so like snacks and breakfast, but when it comes to lunch and dinner, I'm like eating out. So I went over, I went to BK, spent $15, and I only had $4 on my last BK transaction, so I ended up negative 11. I ended up paying for that through my mini fridge. So mini fridge covered that expense for me, and then I was able to like pay myself back, if that makes sense. So right now mini fridge is at 36. Is it? Oh no, because I ended up I went to Starbucks. These should be red as well because I went to Starbucks. Well, I just put it in my cart, and then Dunkin' on the same day, by the way. And so I took that from mini fridge as well. So we're building up discipline, and these trackers as well as the Everydollar app is very, very useful. You don't have to do both. This is for me to cross reference myself, because when I write everything down, I miss things, and when I use Everydollar app, I miss things as well. So when I'm doing both, it's really hard to forget or miscalculate something, and I'm getting more accurate results. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you all go. This was a long video of me just chatting, but this planning section went by pretty fast, and I'm really excited about that. And that's exactly how I'll do it going forward, just writing everything in and then coming in with you guys and putting in the numbers. So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to help other people find this channel. Thank you so much. Happy budgeting. Bye.